Hello and welcome to all my dear students in my video. Today we are going to start with TS of Ori. This is the subject biology, topic number 2, reproduction in lower and higher animals. In the last video we had already studied the female reproductive system in which there is a pair of ori. So here we studied about the tiers of ori. We know that ori, a pair of ori which is almond shape, they binds with uterus fallopian tube by the three ligaments, and these ovary, it is the primary sex organ, and it also plays a dual function, means to production of egg or ova, and second one is production of steroids and non-steroids hormones like the estrogen, progesterone, etc. Now here we studied about tiers of ovary. Here I am going to draw the structure of tiers of ovary. Ovary, it shows two distinct region. The outer region is called as cortex, and middle region is called as medulla. Cortex is covered by a layer of germinal epithelium. So this is the layer of germinal epithelium. Now at the opening of this ovary, that point, it is known as hilum. It is called as hilum. What is a hilum? Hilum means the entrance and exit of blood vessels, lymph and nerves. That point of entrance and exit of this blood vessels, lymph and nerves, it called as hilum. Medulla, this medulla region has blood vessels, nerve fibers, and cortex is outerly covered by a compact germinal epithelium. It shows a large number of tiny masses of cells, which is called as ovarian follicles. But in that cortex region, there shows the changes of these follicles in stepwise manner. These ovarian follicles, the small tiny follicles, it is called as primordial follicle. What is the follicles? These follicles, small primordial follicles, they going to changes into various stages. That is the primary follicles, then they slowly grow, then it is called as primary follicles, secondary, tertiary follicles. So what is the follicles? Follicles means The cells are called oogonia. The cells are called oogonia, and they are surrounded by a layer of granular cells. They are surrounded by a layer of granular cells. Granular cells. And this is what? This is a oogonia. This oogonia, which is surrounded by a layer of granular cells, and it is called as follicles. So number of these follicles, they are produced in the ovary. But when they are formed in female before birth, before birth of that female baby, 2 million primordial follicles are present. 2 million primordial follicles are present. But at the time of birth, 1 million primordial follicles are present. And at the time of puberty, 40,000 primordial follicles are remain in the ovary, a pair of ovary. So at the puberty level, first of all, here we are clear our concepts. What is the embryo? Embryo means after the fertilization of egg and sperm, zygote is formed. This zygote, when they are come into the uterus, and development of embryo or embryogenesis means development of embryo, it is start from 0 to 8 weeks. It is called as embryo. Fetus, what is means fetus? It is 90 to 36 weeks, 36 or 38 weeks. Then infant means after birth of that baby up to 1 year. After birth to 1 year, it is called infant. Child means 2 to 10 years. And puberty means that child is capable for reproduction. So that puberty level, once they are come, it is 11 to 12 years of that male or female. So at the 12 years of that child, it is a puberty level. So in female, at the puberty level, 40,000 primordial follicles are remain. So these follicles at the time of puberty, they start, the first primordial follicles are formed. Here the follicles are formed. When these follicles are formed, the follicles are formed before the birth of female baby, at the 10 to 11 weeks. At the 10 to 11 weeks. But testes in male baby, when they are formed, testes in male baby, when they are formed in 7 to 8 weeks. 7 to 8 weeks. So Y chromosome is strongly determine the sex of that baby. Testes are produced in 7 to 8 weeks of that male baby, and at the 11 weeks, female baby, that follicles or that ovary the process of oogenesis. Process of that oogenesis start before the birth, from the birth of female baby, and at the end of 12 week, at the end of 12 week, the ovary is fully formed. So these are the changes takes place in the cortex region at the menstrual cycle, in the puberty level. So first one, primordial follicles, they are going to into primary follicles, they are going to form secondary follicles, these they are again changes into tertiary follicles, then a fully grown mature graphene follicles, fully grown mature graphene follicles, that is called as graphene, fully grown mature graphene follicle. Why the name is given follicle graphene? Why the name is given graphene? Because the scientists graphene, they discovered the structure of this mature follicles, so the name is given to graphene follicles. So this is the mature graphene follicles, mature graphene follicles. Let's see here. At the time before the birth, 2 million primordial follicles are present. At the birth, 1 million primordial follicles are there. And at the puberty level, 40,000 follicles are remain. These from this primordial follicle, they are going to be grow in various levels in the influence of from primordial follicles to this graphene follicle, mature graphene follicle, in the influence of FSH, in the influence of FSH, follicle stimulating hormones, follicle stimulating hormones. Due to this follicle stimulating hormones, these changes are going to take place in these follicles, so it is FSH. And due to the LH, luteinizing hormone, LH luteinizing hormones suddenly increase the secretion of LH by the pituitary glands. So mature graphene follicle, there comes near this wall of ovary and they suddenly break, they suddenly break and burst. So release of a mature egg or ova from these graphene follicles, from these graphene follicles, and release of this ova, or it is also called as egg, at the period of ovulation, at the period of ovulation. So graphene follicles, which are start at the onset of puberty, at the first menstrual cycle. What is a menstrual cycle? We will discuss in detail. The first menstrual cycle is start. It is called as menarche. It is called as menarche, means beginning of first menstrual cycle, and stop of this menstrual cycle, it is called as menopause, stop of menstrual cycle, it is called as menopause. Menarche is start at the 10 to 12 years of the age in female, and menopause means stop of menstrual cycle, which is near about at the age of 45 to 50 years in the female. So the period in between menarche and menopause, the period in between menarche and menopause, it is called as reproductive age. It is called as reproductive age. In the female, at the puberty level 40,000 primordial follicles are present, but in this reproductive age, if that menstrual cycle is considered as 28 days in normal healthy female, then in between this menarche and menopause, in the total reproductive age is near about 32 years, and in 1 year 13 time menstrual cycle. In each menstrual cycle, one egg or ova is released at either it is from left side or from right side. Alternately, at every menstrual cycle, one egg, mature Graafian follicle, from mature Graafian follicle, one egg or ova is released. So in 1 year, near about 13 time egg is released. So total 416 eggs are released, means 400 ovas, near about 400 eggs or ovas are produced by the female in that reproductive age. So menstrual cycle, it has 4 phases. We will discuss simultaneously 4 phases. It has 4 phases. The first phase is menstrual phase or bleeding phase. The first phase is menstrual phase or bleeding phase. Second phase of menstrual cycle, it is called as proliferation or proliferative phase. So this is the proliferative phase. In that proliferative phase, in the influence of FSH, follicle stimulating hormones, which is secreted by the pituitary gland, and the pituitary gland will secrete FSH, and due to this FSH, ovary have to responsible for these changes in follicles. The follicles may become grown due to the influence of FSH, and these at the time of secondary follicles, when the secondary follicles are formed, they produce an hormone, it is called as estrogen. So secondary follicles, they also form a hormone estrogen. So ovary, due to the secretion of this estrogen, this follicle changes takes place in this cortex region. So this is the proliferative phase. Third one is ovulation phase. Ovulation phase means in normal healthy female 1 to 28 days to at the mid, means 14th, at the 14 days the ovulation process or ovulation phase takes place. Then remaining part of that Graafian follicles, when that egg or ova is ruptured and they burst out, they comes outside through this wall of that ovary. The remaining part of that follicles, it form a yellow form or yellow structure. It is called as corpus. It is called as corpus luteum. It is called as corpus luteum. This corpus luteum, if the fertilization takes place, the sperm is fertilized with the egg or ova, then this corpus luteum, which secrete the hormone progesterone, progesterone and corpus luteum first 3 months. After first 3 months, first two, first, second, third, first 3 months, this corpus luteum which maintain the pregnancy, means in first trimester corpus luteum by secretion of progesterone maintain the pregnancy, and if the fertilization not takes place, this corpus luteum which is converted into a white scar of body, it is called as corpus albicans. It is called as corpus albicans. So this is white scar of body is called as corpus albicans, and these corpus albicans, all preparatory phase of uterus and blood vessels, lymph vessels, all the preparatory which are takes place in uterus, they all are exit out through this ovary and vagina also. It is called as menstrual phase. This is overall figure. It's showing the histology of ovary. So this is the figure of tears of ovary. It shows two regions. Innermost is medulla, outer is cortex region. It shows changes in phases of primordial follicles. First of all, this 14,000 remains follicles. What is a follicles? Follicles means a group of a cell which is enclosed by a granular many layer of granular cells. It is called as follicles, and these primordial follicles, they are going grown under the influence of FSH and estrogen. They are going to changes in primary follicles, secondary, tertiary follicles. They are grown into Graafian follicles. These Graafian follicles, they becomes at the near the wall of ovary under the influence of LH. From this, under the influence of LH, so here we see a peak point of LH, suddenly increase of this LH by this pituitary gland, rupture of these Graafian follicles and release the ova. Remaining part of that follicles, it's called corpus luteum. If fertilization takes place, corpus luteum maintain the pregnancy. If fertilization not takes place, so corpus luteum, it becomes a white scar of body. It is called as corpus albicans. This is the tears of ovary, and it is related to the menstrual cycle. Menstrual cycle which shows the 4 phases. First phase is called as menarche phase or menstrual phase or bleeding phase. Menstrual phase or menstrual phase or bleeding phase. First phase is menstrual phase. It is beginning at each cycle is taken of the first day. Menstrual cycle, here we are if we consider the changes in menstrual cycle, so we have discussed here with the help of this figure. Menstrual cycle, one, 2, 3, 4, 5. First 1 to 5 days. Two, 3, 4, 5. So first 5 days, it 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 means ovulation. Here we see menstrual cycle. Menstrual cycle, it shows in normal healthy female, if menstrual cycle, it is 28 days. The first day, second, third, fourth, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. If this is the 14 days, so first 5 days, first 5 days, it is called as menses, or it is also called as menses or bleeding phase. Bleeding phase. 5 to 13 days. 5 to from 5 to 13 days, it is called as proliferative phase. Proliferative phase. 14 day, at the 14th day, that phase is called as ovulation, and 15 days to 28 days, so remaining 13 days, it is called as secretory phase. So menstrual cycle, it consists of four phases. First one is menstrual phase, second one is a proliferative phase, third one is ovulation phase, and fourth one is secretory phase. In menses or menstrual phase, loss of blood, it is near about 4.5 to 45 to 100 ml. This bleeding phase, it lasts approximately 1 to 5 days. In this phase, endometrium of uterus, which break down under the effect of prostaglandin and released and decreasing the level of progesterone and estrogen. Due to this, all the preparation of uterus, bloods, tissue fluid, mucus, these are discharged through the vagina, as well as the release of oocyte also released through this menstrual phase or bleeding phase. Second one is proliferative phase. Proliferative phase means in this, here the primordial follicles, under the influence of FSH, they are growing into fully formed mature Graafian follicles. They develop into primary, secondary, tertiary and mature Graafian follicle under the influence of that FSH. Under the influence of that FSH, due to the secretion of estrogen by the developing secondary follicles and endometrium in the uterus, the innermost layer of that uterus is called as endometrium. So endometrium, it also begins to regenerate under the influence of estrogen. So changes in uterus, here we can draw with the help of this figure. Changes in uterus, first menses figure means all the preparation of uterus which are broke down. Slowly the uterus layer of uterus which is growing in size, thickness of uterus which is show enlarged due to the glandular and vascularized tissue. Hormone level of estrogen and progesterone, under the influence of estrogen level, first of all, under the influence of estrogen, primordial follicles which are growingly, but they are slow down, and here the progesterone which are slowly, first of all in first stages they are slow down and then they are growing. So this is the estrogen level. Estrogen level is growing, and therefore the changes in follicles are takes place. So estrogen level is shows in increasing level, and here the progesterone level is increase into the third and fourth stages. Changes in follicles or ovarian cycles, it shows firstly smaller in size, they are show growing first, second, third one, to fully form mature primordial follicles, primary follicle, secondary follicle, tertiary follicle, mature Graafian follicles, and the release of ova at the 14 days. That stage is called as ovulation phase. That stage is called as ovulation phase. The remaining part of Graafian follicle is called as carpus luteum, and if fertilization not takes place, a white scarab body, it is called as carpus albicans. So these are the follicle changes. First, primordial in menstrual phase, all this preparation of this uterus due to the slowdown of estrogen and progesterone, all these, and release of ova, they are through by the vagina in first 5 days. Remaining 5 to 13 days, proliferative phase, means changes are takes place into these follicles. Simultaneously, the thickness of uterus is also growing due to the influence of this progesterone level, which is secreted by corpus luteum. This thickness is growing in size, which we'll see after the ovulation. 14 days ovulation, and from 15 to 28 days it is the secretory phase. So uterus which start, what is the secretory phase? Uterus which starts secretion in endometrial glands, it becomes grow and coiled, becomes vascularized, and thickness up to 8 to 10 millimeter. The thickness of uterus, it may be due to 8 to 10 millimeter in thickness. Here inhibition stops secretion of FSH, because ovary which also secrete an hormone inhibin means which secrete or inhibin stops the secretion of this FSH. Level of gonadotropin. Why gonadotropin? Because pituitary gland which secrete the hormone FSH, first of all here we shows the FSH level, and slowly they grows down, and here at the ovulation period, LH